Hello everybody, welcome to Bugging Out with Vanity, with Miss Vanity. This is going to be a story time, and it's actually going to be about the time that I thought I was pregnant in the 8th grade. Yeah. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of history so you will understand why this occurred to me. My mother's very old school, like really old school. When I'm the oldest of 3, and when I had asked my mom how she got pregnant or how she had, the baby, normally parents tell kids a lot of stories and stuff like that. My mother told me it was from an apple seed. So, yeah, that's how backwards it was. To the point that Mom would give me apples, and I ate an apple, and she accidentally left the seed on, and me as a little girl, I'm having a heart attack because I'm thinking I'm going to be pregnant because I ate apple seed. It was very traumatizing. My childhood's no joke. Like, when I give you the story time of my childhood, y'all going to flip out because it's hilarious. It's like the whole, I grew up watching telenovelas with the Ranchos and Juan Pedro Lanuez and, that you're the maid, and all of a sudden it turns out that you're an heiress, and very dramatic stuff. My mom was all involved in that, and then I was very into, like, the dramatics, whatever. Fast forward. In 6th grade, I went to public school, and they were going to give us the sex class. My mom said no, that she's not having it with me, that's not going to happen. And, she didn't give me the permission. So I was in the gymnasium, me and like 2 other girls, that obviously the parents did not give them permission to get the sex class, stuff. And like, I was looking at them, I'm like, do you know what this is? And the girl says, like, apparently it's about the sex. And I was like, well, okay. I don't know what the sex is. So I'm like, okay. I'm not, it's probably bad. So maybe we're lucky that we're here. Maybe we're like the cool kids. Not the cool kids. So not. But anyway, so then here we go. Fast forward. I'm in the 8th grade now. And I'm in a Catholic school now. Things have changed dramatically. Now I'm in Catholic school, and, in the 7th grade, I had a friend, we're going to call her Clara, and another friend called Deborah. And, like over 7th grade, we were the besties, the best of friends and whatnot. They went over, you know how you say bye for the summer, see you next year, or whatever the case may be. They went home over the summer. I don't know what them chicks ate. But apparently, us Dominicans, we didn't have it. Even though Clara was Dominican. So I don't know what kind of food she was given that apparently my mom decided not to give me. But over the summer, all the girls came back, and they all have boobages. Mind you, Clara and me were in the itty bitty titty committee because we had no bitties or titties or nothings. We was nothings, boards, and so was Deborah. So we was like cool. Like we were like, all right, well, we don't need no boobies because we's cute. We's cute anyways. We's cute. We still cute. These girls came over. I'm like, what is this? Where did these come from? They both had boobs. And I was jealous because I didn't have any. Okay, but now let's go to where the whole situation happened. Well, there was this guy who entered the 8th grade, a Dominican. And let me tell you, Dominican men are no joke. I think when they're born, they may have a chip or something in their brain that is in there, and they have the gift of gab. And these men are hunters, like they're from the motherland hunters. Like these men will just like if they want you and they zone in, and it's like they will not let go. They zone in, and it's like they have the gift of gab. So you see these beautiful Amazonian women walking around with these little Dominican men. It's the gift. They've got the gab because and these men are relentless. The more you shoot them off, the more you like swat them away, the more they come after you, the more they find you appealing. It's like, they're like, it's just, I don't understand. Anyway, so here comes Henry from Dominican, and he came from the Dominican Republic and everything. He's tall and everything, and okay. I mean, I like guys and stuff. I used to always like boys. I think I was in a crib flirting with the baby next door to me. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? But again, it was just flirting because it's in my nature. I get it from my mama. My mama's flirting. She didn't even know she's flirting. It's like, and I was flirting. I didn't know I was flirting. But anyway, because I didn't know what it was called. I just thought it was cute. Anyway, so here we go. Henry decides he wants to be on me. And it's like a mosquito and a fly. And I'm like, just leave me alone. He's like, oh, you're going to be my girlfriend. I'm like, I'm not going to be your girlfriend because I am not allowed to have a boyfriend. And if my mother finds out or my father finds out, or Jesus for that matter, you know, there would be a problem. So no, we will not have no boyfriends. There's no boyfriends here because I will not be having no boyfriends. No, no, sir. No, sir. He was, yes, you are going to be my girlfriend. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to be your girlfriend, and that's it. I said no, okay? I'm cool, you know. Besides, I liked this other guy who was like God. Like, I was like, is it even possible to look this good? Like, he was one of those. Like, how would you look at him in class? Like, who are your parents? How were you made? Like, what? This guy glowed, like literally glowed all year round. And then he had these lips, and then he had this body. And I'm like, and obviously he was a popular guy. You know, I'm like, whatever. Enrique was a little skinny, tall guy. But, you know, I mean, he was all right. But I didn't, you know. Anyway, so one day we were talking, and it turns out that one of the popular girls, who obviously had the boobages, you know, it was a rumor in school that she was pregnant. And she didn't know who her baby daddy was. And, you know, my understanding, you know, I used to always see her kissing a lot of guys and stuff. So my understanding was because she was kissing guys, you know, because when I got my period, my mom's talk to me was, do not let men touch your hair because you will get pregnant. And they can't touch you from here down and here up. So unless they're a doctor, this is a no zone. Nothing. They can't kiss you. They can't, nothing. Because you will get pregnant and you will go to hell and you're getting thrown out of the house. That's it. That was the talk I had. So, of course, I would not let nobody touch my hair. And if my hairdresser, no, my hairdressers were all Dominican women. So, like, it would just be nobody's touching the hair. Nobody. Like, I'm not accidentally getting pregnant because you touched my hair. No, it's not going to happen. It's not to me because, of course, this is what's going on with the popular girl. So, you know, she obviously got kicked out of school and everything like that. And then this guy comes one time, we came back from lunch and we're in history class because we had auditorium. So we had to go to homeroom. So I'm in homeroom and everything. And all of a sudden I get dragged into the closet and I get hit in the back of my head, mad hard with the hooks. And all of a sudden I feel tongue in my mouth. And it was like a lick. It was just like a smearage tongue in the mouth. And it was like lickish in the face. And then he threw me out. He threw me out the closet. So I ended up on the table. Here I am thinking in the 8th grade, I'm pregnant. I just got pregnant. So then I run, you know, very dramatic, like, you know, telenovela. I run dramatically to the bathroom and I'm crying and I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like just imagining myself with a big stomach. I'm like, my mom gonna kill me. I'm gonna get thrown out of the house. The baby's around. I'm gonna do this. Oh God. So my friend, Deborah, you know, she's sitting next to me. You know, we're going downstairs to the auditorium and I'm crying hysterical. She's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? And I'm like, you don't understand what happened, Deborah. You don't know what happened. She's like, what? What happened? I'm like, I'm pregnant. She's like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, I'm pregnant. You don't understand. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What happened? And then, you know, she's very concerned. You know, because I was a very concerned person. She's very concerned. She's holding my hand. And she's like, what happened? And I'm like, oh. She's like, where did it happen? I'm like, in the closet. She's like, in the closet? I'm like, yeah. In history class, in homeroom. She's like, what? I'm like, she goes, wait, what? How did she was like, who's the father? I'm like, Henry. Excuse me, that's my Netflix talking off of the TV. The thing is possessed. She was like, what happened? I'm like, well, you know, I was in the closet and it's like he just stuck his tongue in my mouth and there was like sticky lick all over my face and everything and it was just so horrible. And she was like, oh my God, and what else happened? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, that's it. That's all that happened. Like, what, you want to have twins? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, how are you going to be my friend and tell me what else happened? Like, I already told you. He stuck his tongue in my mouth. You know, I've seen women with twins and triplets, and I was looking at them like, dang, that's a whole lot of hair touching and stuff. And I remember him touching my hair because he used to like he touched my hair in the closet. I remember that instinctively. He touched my hair And he just stuck his tongue in my mouth, and it was just like a situation. Like, it was like traumatized situations. So all of a sudden, you know, she's like holding my hand, and she's like, "Oh, sweetheart, that's not how it works." And everybody, shh. I'm like, "Oh, just shush it out." And what do you mean? Because this girl she doesn't know her baby daddy because she's been kissing all these guys. Isn't that it? She's like, "Oh, no, honey. No, that's not how it happens." Deborah had gone to the sex class, apparently in another school. Yeah, and they gave her the talk that I didn't know what it was. So she's like, "Oh no, honey, you're fine. You're not pregnant." I'm like, "How do you know?" Because my mom told me that if you touch the hair, and then he did more, I'm probably gonna have twins or triplets. I don't know what's gonna happen. She's like, "Oh no, honey, that's not how it. Oh, you're so cute." I'm like, "Stop making fun of me. Like, I cannot be a mother. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I'm not even like seriously, like, where am I gonna find my home? My mom can kick me out of the house." She's like, "No." Then she explained the sex to me, and she explained everything in detail. And I'm sitting in the middle auditorium, you know, while there was some stuff going on. I don't even remember what it was, but I was like this, like, "What now?" She goes, "Yes, the boys have something called the penis, and the girls have the, you know, what we have, the vaginas." I'm like, she's like, "Well, there's a thing called the eggs that women have when you have your menstruation, and the guys have this thing called the sperms, and then things happen." I'm not going to get into detail because I don't know how many children get into these channels and stuff, and I'm not about to be messing up somebody's memories or be the one to give you the talk, because I'm not giving you the talk. There's enough stuff on the internet for me to give you the talk. The whole point was that before I had told Deborah, obviously I had seen, you know, Henry in the hallways, and I was like, "You got me pregnant," really loud. So people thought that I was doing the sex after that, obviously, and he was like, "No, what did you talk about?" So they were giving him mad pop. He was getting props, and all of a sudden I became a very popular girl in the schools, because then everybody wanted to have, you know, the sex with me, apparently, because I was versed in the sex as to what I blurted out to Henry in, you know, the middle of the hallway. And when Deborah cleared everything up, by that point the rumors had started that I was obviously easy, and all of a sudden all the popular boys, including God himself, the God man, the God child, decided he wanted to talk to me. I was like, "Well, the sex thing has power. Apparently, once you give it, you become powerful." But the way she described it was not fun. It didn't seem like it was something I was going to do. So I was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm never going to go there. This just sounded too messy. It just sounded too much. It was just too much for me. Like, it was too much things, and it was technicals and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to be I'm never going to do that. Never going to do that." But apparently, you know, I had started my own rumors, and Henry was no help, because then obviously Henry ended up getting the sex from one of the popular girls, because, you know, he had already had the sex, according to me, because nobody knew that I didn't know what the sex was. So then, yeah, so that was a very interesting year for me, and I was traumatized, and there went my childhood in the 8th grade. But, you know, it was a learning situation, and after that, I saw boys differently, because, you know, that I knew that boys were the ones. And then after that, I was so ashamed, because I was looking at my father like, "Oh, you did that to my mom? Like, ew, you did that to mommy." And then I'm looking at my mother like, "Oh, and you talking to me about touching the hair? Mom, he did more than that. Deborah told me. Mom, you do more than touching the hairs." So then, I mean, after that, obviously I wasn't scared of guys touching my hair. I still wouldn't let them touch my hair, because I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Because I never knew, because my mom just, you know, I'm thinking maybe Deborah may have been off. You know, maybe she forgot the point where the guys touch the hair, and magically you end up like, that needed to be done in order to brings a child into the universe. But, I just didn't want to tempt fate. Because, at this point, when you're in religion school, they mess your head up with the Virgin Mary and the Joseph and the Jesus and the Christmas. So I was all messed up already. So I wasn't going to tempt fate and nothing like that. So I was like, no, nobody going to try to talk to me. I ended up with 2 dates in prom. Just to let you know how popular I became. Just because I said no. Because then all of a sudden I became like very exclusive. So apparently because I wasn't giving up the sex, then all of a sudden everybody wanted the sex. So, and obviously, Henry must have been the man because he got me to give up the sex. And I must have been really good because apparently whoever came after me, he did something really good to her. And she just couldn't stop talking about it. I mean, and then I ended up with 2 dates. Henry, obviously, which because we had a near, pregnancy experience. He asked me to the prom and I said yes. But God had asked me to the prom too. So I was like, God, are you aware that I do not even have boobs yet? You asking me? I was like, oh, God, yes. So I was the only girl in the 8th grade with 2 dates. And it was not, let me tell you, Henry, kissing somebody after they eat potato chips is not fun, guys. Don't do it. Do not do it. Because let me tell you how Henry would eat potato chips and then want to go ahead and stick his tongue down my throat. And I'm like, no. But then God, he came and he planted one, like out of nowhere. We were dancing and he just planted one. And I was like, I felt chills. I was like, I knew then. I was like, so if the right guy kisses you, this is things that happen. So then, yeah, but after that, the God only wanted to see if he could get into the, my situation. I call the Nana. But, no, nothing happened. Prom night of the 8th grade, obviously, because I was not. And the girl ended up supposedly having her baby. I don't know what happened to her. Then we all graduated, and then I ended up in an all-girls school because my father was not hearing that because my mom was telling him that I was looking too much at boys. And apparently, if you look at boys and boys were noticing me for whatever reason, I was cute, skinny but cute. So and boys were noticing me, so mom told him he had to put me in an all-girls school. So I ended up in an all-girls school. But I'll tell you about that later on. All right? But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Love you.